So I've just arrived in Paz Bolivia at, it was 3:30. It is now, I think it's 4:45. I thought I'd only be able to check in today after 12, but he just showed me to my room, so I'm not going to quibble. Here's the bathroom. At least this time the toilet isn't underneath the shower. And check at this awesome view. That's just magnificent. Beautiful. And I just have to show you the view from my hotel room in La Paz, Bolivia. Isn't this just absolutely amazing? It's time to get outside, walk the streets, and explore the city I can see from my window. I was amazed at how busy the city was, really bustling, and all these little streets with people selling, I don't know, street food, packets of crisps, drinks on the street corners, and there were lots of coffee shops as well. But really, it was definitely quite a busy place, and I was quite impressed with the state of the old buildings, and some of the buildings had new sections added onto it, but it wasn't in such a state of disrepair as Havana had been. Everything looked cared for. And as always, when you are walking around the city, you look for a place to stop at to have lunch. And I came upon this Angelo's Colonial Cafe, and when I went inside, I was quite impressed because it's like something from a different century inside there. And not only all these old pictures on the walls, but the furnishings and everything was from a different century. After a delicious lunch, time to head back to the hotel and pack up all my things that I'd been sorting out, because I'm going to have to change hotels, because the tour starts from Hotel Saganaga, and I'm staying at Hotel Madrid. Really pleased though that I had booked into Hotel Madrid because the view was just spectacular. So of course, before I left there, I had to take a whole lot more photographs of the view. I don't know, it was just incredible. It was like you are on top of the world and just looking out at this huge, bustling city. It was really incredible. My room in Hotel Naga in La Paz, where I'm going to be starting off the tour with Toucan Tours. Not that much of a view out here compared to Hotel Madrid, where I was staying last night. Yeah, bathroom, fine. Whereas Hotel Madrid had the view, Hotel Saganaga is in a far more tourist type area. There are lots of hostels, and there's lots and lots of old ladies selling different kinds of souvenirs, curios, traditional products. It's filled with tourists in this area, although you still sometimes find quieter alleys coming off the main bustling streets, but it's a completely different vibe to the area where I stayed before, the near Hotel Madrid. As you can see, everywhere on the streets, people are selling curios, and the tourists are buying it all.
Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres moverlo sin pena, ven, sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz. Inicio el futuro, bebé, ya tú sabes.
There was quite a bit of graffiti and street art around. Some of it was really quite stunning. I love the blues in that face. I didn't bring along my warm jacket, and the tour leader said that the temperatures on the salt flats were going to be like up to -15 in the morning, and I think during the night, obviously. So he advised that I get some warm clothing. So I went to a market where they were selling all kinds of jackets and track pants and much warmer clothes than what I had. So I managed to pick up a warm jacket and some warm track pants for really cheap. I'm not sure if they were original or fake, but it doesn't really matter. It was warm, and this market it sets up, I think, at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 10 o'clock they packing up again. And so you have to go there for sort of like 2 hours to buy whatever it is that you need. And a lot of tourists seem to be doing that. They're not traveling with the warm clothes. They're finding out how cold it is in the salt flats, and then they are going to this market to buy what they need. And some of the street art was a little disturbing. I'm not sure what message it was conveying. On the way back to the hotel, I passed through this area which they call the Witches Market, because they sell, all kinds of strange things for spells. And one of the things that they sell, which is quite disturbing, is they sell dried llama fetuses. And apparently, if you are starting a new business or moving into a new house, you get one of these dried llama fetuses and you bury it there for luck. I'm not sure if I would find it that lucky, but I suppose it's the culture. traditional PK matcha, I think it's called, for dinner, and then off to the airport to fly to Uhuni to start the next adventure on the salt flats of Bolivia.